Hey, what's going on, guys? How is everyone doing today? We return for the Sturgia series, and I have some new updates for y'all. I have made a new castle down here. I feel like this bridge down here needed a bit of a not a buffer, but more of like a watchtower, if you will. So I have made a castle down here, a Sturgian castle, to watch the bridge, as this is one of the only means of entering this little peninsula of land without having to go around all the way up here. This river blocks that entire spot, so I figured we needed something to watch it, and I have constructed Moses Castle here, with Grabberville as a village, Mitchmeyer as a village, and Allenwood as a village. And Allenwood is a logging a logging village, so definitely playing heavy on the puns here. A few updates for you really quick. Let's do the channel members actually. Thank you to Tyler, Tobias, Walter, Moses, and Jared. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. First update is we have hit 2,100 subs. Thank you guys so much. I'm not a numbers guy, but I do appreciate it nonetheless. And yeah, let's get into the actual game updates here. So first of all, we have Marunath. Marunath has rebelled against the Sturgian leaders. Now, this is quite unopportune timing, just due to the fact that we are at war with the Britannians, as you can see here. We're at war with the Britannians. They are quite a bit weaker than us when it comes to strength. They're only at 2,900 strength, and I would like to honestly destroy the Britannians quite soon. Sturgia has made its push south, and I think we're doing quite good on that front. But securing the Britannian lands will definitely be required in that. Now we are quite a bit stronger than them, so I don't think this is gonna take too long to do. But yes, let's go ahead and see if we can call our banners in and go deal with those rebels. I think that would be a good thing to start with, and we also need to be rolling around with an army anyways. So let's go ahead and call the banners in. This is going to give us 931. I'm thinking that I want just a little bit stronger of an army. I feel like I'm one of the best people to lead an army, so let's get all of these guys as well. That'll give us 1362 strength. That is pretty good indeed, and we're only going to spend half of our influence to do it. And while we await the army being formed here, let's go ahead and we'll wait here until nightfall, and then we'll go clear this hideout, because it is putting a oh, clan was destroyed. Oh, Montos completed construction. Very nice. Yeah, we had to add a village in order to feed Lagetta, because it only has pigs, grapes. Wait, yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think it only has pigs and grapes. I believe so. Hold on. Let me look. No. This is bound to Laghetto. So yeah, now they have wheat. Okay, that's what I did. I actually did do it right. Grain is probably the best food source you can have. Oh, thank you, Mr. Autosave. Appreciate that. We are just currently waiting on it to become nightfall and waiting for these armies to make their way over here. Let's go and attack the hideout though, and let's bring some berserkers. Why not, right? Let's take the berserkers in. I think this will be cool. We definitely need to start expanding the family and the clan. I think that would be a very, very good idea at this point, just because of how large and powerful the Vlandians are. Same with the Aserai, same with the Southern Empire, same with the Khuzaits. All right, we have our lovely oath berserkers here. I'm actually gonna have them. Let's have them fire at will. Let's go for it. And charge. Let's go, boys. They have some throwing axes, so they're trying to make some throws. Unsuccessfully, as you can see. I think the throwing axes are cool, though. Oh, shit. May have not been the best idea to bring the berserkers, but we'll figure it out nonetheless. Come on, guy. How many fucking javelins do you gotta take? They are quite good in melee combat, though. Even though these guys are archers. Still quite good, indeed. I might take their throwing weapons away or maybe give them pine darts instead, but I wanted to give them something, like, unique. So I did give them the throwing axes and the two-handed axes. Ouch. I got hit twice there. Oh no, we lost the berserker. It's okay, he's just wounded. We've already lost 3 berserkers? Really? Yeah, we've lost 4. There goes 4. Oh shit. Alright, well, I'm definitely gonna have to win the duel at the end now. Definitely these guys are not gonna be able to clear this by themselves very easily. Because remember, you get 2 options at the end of a hideout. You can either oh no, there goes another one. You can either fight their troops or you can duel the bandit leader. There we go. These axes are pretty good if you do land them, so I would not be surprised if they would be able to win that, but remember, they get like 10 guys at the end, so we generally want to fight the duel. There goes another one. We got 4 left though. We should be all right here. I'll save you. Oh, I almost blocked it. See you later, bud. I will lead the way, as I am quite heavily armored. I may end up giving the top level berserker a better suit of armor. Probably will. I'll probably give him like a coat of plates or something like that. And then I think I gave him the warlord stuff though, so that stuff's pretty strong. I think it might be one of the best armor sets in the game. Why am I walking now? Why am I walking? Why is this a thing right now? Why am I walking? What? This is quite annoying. I don't know what I did. I don't know what key I pressed. Oh, caps lock. Yeah, that's right. I never accidentally pressed that, so I was quite confused. Looks like most of them were wounded, so that's good. We're definitely gonna have to fight this boss though, because we cannot take on all these forest bandits with our 3 remaining berserkers. Very well. Oh shit, he's getting some hits in. Gonna open up with a shield bash and go for an overhand. Shield bash again. Gonna top strike here. I really need to win this here. Oh shit. Not the most competent fighter, as you all know. Oh, I knocked his axe out of his hand with my shield bash. That's why I love RBM, man. It's so much more realistic than it would be without the mod, you know. Earned 99% of the loot there for ourselves. Some cell swords, interesting. Mercenaries, yeah. They're not as good as our troops, though, of course. We're gonna get 6 berserkers upgraded now. That is quite nice indeed. And we'll take the bandit forest bosses. Why not? We're gonna get some. Someone asked me to phase out the Shield Brothers and the Sworn Shields and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that because I worked very, very hard on those guys, and also because they are our mainline infantry. Even though we do have the Oath Keepers, and the Oath Keepers hardly ever die, we can't just have Oath Keepers. That's not fair. It would not be balanced at all. But we're gonna make our way up to Marnath. We are going to make our way downtown, riding a horse. Let's go pick these guys up over here this way, because that's where everybody's going to be coming from, is that direction. We can stop off here and make sure everybody's hopping in here. There we go. Remtoil Castle election has started. I would like to be the leader of all of Southern Sturgia. That would be quite nice. We still have quite a few parties making their way over to us. There's one of them. All right, let's see who's going to get this castle. I could win it. I could win it for 100 influence. Do we want to expand the lands, though? And do we want to piss off Lek and Fafin? I don't think so. I think we'll just give 20 influence to Lek here. There we go. Need to increase our relationship with the other lords. We are currently just waiting on Moses, who is 1 day away. God, Moses, you're slow. Get your ass down here, buddy. I can't wait for Moses. I need to go after Marnath now. Moses is taking forever to get his ass down here. All right, construction is completed on all those cities there. They have 469 defenders. That is quite a few here. We'll go ahead and block the gate while we wait for Moses to arrive. We probably will need the extra men anyways, so we will go ahead and wait. All right, now let's go move to block the gate right there. Now we just sit here and now nobody can leave or come in because I have too large of a party. All right, the Marnath rebels are about to be crushed here. We will expand Southern Sturgia for the good of the, I was going to say the good of the Empire, but not really. Oh, we just increased relationship. Well, we're about to lose a lot of relationship here. All right, let's go Mangonels, or Onagers, not Mangonels, wrong game. That's, I think that's Rome Total War. I just yelled for my dogs, and they're both sitting right next to me because I couldn't see them. They're below the chair. All right, we'll go ahead and move you to reserve here. Army of 194 there. That's not really too much of a problem here for us. We are like losing a little bit of influence, but it's not enough to really make a difference here. We are gonna have some upgrades in the party, so I need to keep up with that. I want to keep the 39 cav kind of like where it is. I think it's fine there. I'm not gonna move those guys around. It's too hard to move to reserve. And we're gonna pop all these out at the same time. Okay, here we go. Ready? We should win this exchange, hopefully. And then I want to start building some siege equipment. Oh, he's gonna take my siege. He's about to take my siege. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, perfect. I was gonna say, if you take my siege, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. Oh, wow. They just totally destroyed my catapults. Oh, shit. Okay, well, let's get the siege equipment built anyways. They only have 4 days of food, so we could starve them out. I think that would probably be the best idea here. As Kevin always likes to say, starve them out, man. Starve them out. I guess we will starve them out this one time just for Kevin. And we're just going to sit here and wait. Oh, they tried to come out and ambush us. 2 days left. The only bad part about starving them out is it does eat up your influence quite quickly. But since we have we're getting 5 influence a day, it's not really gonna be that bad. I really need to get rid of this corruption thing from the too many fiefs. I didn't even know I had that. But I guess I do now. We will starve them out though. Just for you, Kevin, we'll starve them out. And they only have 1 day of food remaining. I don't know if we're totally gonna starve them out. I mean, I guess I could just keep building catapults just for experience here. Would be a nice idea. Pretty much gonna get destroyed instantly, but regardless. Could build trebuchets to get even more. Alright, they are being starved out. Now you guys will see how long it takes to starve them out and why I don't do it for content. I'll do it in my own games, but just generally not for YouTube because it does take a while. You don't just win when they have 0 days of food. You have to wait until they either give up or their morale drops all the way or they run out of troops. Now they do lose troops quite quickly here. Has offered, no, we're not going to accept that. We want to keep Caladog where he's at. We may be able to drop some shots on them with the trebuchet, but I don't think it's going to do much. We'll just starve them out this one time though, for the people. All right, they opened the gate and tried to go for a ambush here. And as you guys can see, it does take quite a long time indeed to actually starve them out. The garrison's almost completely gone. Once the garrison goes, I think we will probably we're basically just farming siege skill at this point. Ooh, that's pretty good. For each militia? Ooh. Nah, we'll do this. Foreman. That's really good. Yeah, I need to get rid of this corruption. I'll have to do that next episode, though. We'll just keep building stuff. Oh, we even took down all their stuff. Very nice. Alright, we can probably lead an assault now. It's just the militia. They're not actually going to starve out fully, I don't think. Let me see if they're losing militia. I don't think they are. And I don't want to break the walls of Marnath. Yeah, okay, so the militia don't starve out, so it's just the garrison. So we do actually have to lead an assault. They may starve out eventually, but I'm not going to wait any longer. I did what you wanted, Kevin. Stop asking for me to starve them out. I starved out the whole garrison, Kevin, okay? We're just going to be fighting pesky little militia at this point. And militia should not be able to hold up against my frontline troops. Not even close. All right. I actually want to just watch this siege take place. Marnath is a hefty fortress indeed. They have made quite a fortress here. I don't know if these are level 3 walls. They may be. But we have 2 siege towers, 4 trebuchets, and a battering ram. So this should fall quite quickly. As you can see, they've already lost 17. And when you're just fighting the militia, it goes pretty fast indeed. You may not even need to use siege equipment when you're fighting only militia. Oh no, we lost 2 Wolf Rangers. That's okay. See, when you have the overwhelming power of archers, you generally don't want to just stack them up like that. You can spread them out like this, and they'll do better. Lose formation. And we can put those guys over there. They'll do better when they're spread out like that because more of them can shoot. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a second. They don't really have too many archers up on their walls, but you will see how effective they can be like this. Let's put you all here. Cover that side. All right, that group is operating the siege equipment. As you can see, we have a very, very large army, and a good portion of them is actually Ulf troops. That is nice. Let's go ahead and put y'all in the loose formation. And we will set y'all here behind the siege tower. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Right here. And you'll see what I mean. These guys just drop these archers quite easily. Let's move these guys back a little bit. Pull these guys into this little divot right here. There we go. We are doing quite well so far. I mean, we've already killed 38 of them and we've only lost 7 of our own. Master Rangers are starting to get some more kills now. As you can see, our lovely Ulf Rangers there. It's actually not even our troop. Some people are using my troops. Apparently they said, hey, this Bjorn guy knows what he is talking about and knows what is good when it comes to troops. So they said, let me go and use those guys. Pretty powerful indeed. And it actually looks like quite a few of them are actually Ulf troops. I mean, yeah, like most of their archers are Ulf Rangers. That's funny. All right, well, the battering ram has arrived. Those siege towers are getting ready to open their ramps. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and go up on this siege tower here and we'll join the fight, I guess. We will join the fight. Now, if this was me defending and I only had militia, I would first of all, I would pull back off the entirety of the first wall. If they had 2 siege towers, I would set up archers to cover the siege towers, either from a wall or from a lower down position, and then I would set my infantry not up on the wall, but at the staircase leading to the wall. In this case, they really can't do that, so let's go ahead and push through here, boys. Go ahead and carve some of these guys up from behind. And we should be able to push through here. There we go, that guy's down. Let's keep moving through here, boys. Yeah, we should just be able to sweep through here, no issues at all. Can I pick these up? No, I can't. I think it's just the trebuchet shots. What I can do, though, quite interesting. I can grab their own rocks and I can throw them at them. Hold that. Oh no, I didn't get the throw off. Help me, troops. I only have my hand out. All right, let's push through here. I'm gonna drop some rocks on these guys. All right, I'm gonna try a throw here. Oh, let's go. Killed 2. Very nice. Did you all see that guy jump off down there? He said, oh shit, I gotta run. All right, let's try another one. I didn't hit anyone. That's okay. Very nice. We have taken the very large town of Marinath with only 35 losses. That's crazy. Okay, never mind. 37 losses. Britannian militia archers apparently don't fuck around. This guy was trying to hold inside of here. That's pretty funny. This town is a crazy map for sieges, though. I hope we do eventually get a siege on this map because it is quite a sight to see. I may leave this town alone, honestly. May leave it in AI control, I'm not sure. Or I may just never change the culture over. Because we need to start recruiting more companions, and we're gonna have to start recruiting some Battanians eventually. They are the closest to Sturgians, so I think it would be okay if we recruited those guys. Gonna make our way all the way up towards the castle here. Charge. Oh, they're all getting stuck on that one guy over there. It actually takes longer to kill the last like few than it does to do the rest of the siege. This map is absolutely insane though. I love this map. Marnath is a great siege map. Like, could you imagine holding, like, falling back from the initial walls here and just setting archers up on the whole side of this and just having your infantry hold down there? That would be so cool. I definitely, like, want to do that so bad eventually. But, like, just look at this view you get. It's crazy. Look at all these arrows flying in. These flew in from outside the walls. These are 60-gram bodkins, which is what some of the Ulf archers have. Just a really cool scene indeed. All right, that is going to be all she wrote. Only losing 40 and taking the entire settlement. Ooh, there's some Druzhnil troops there. I'm going to go and leave those alone. We'll go ahead and take these Britannia militia archers, though. See, that is one of the bad parts about starving out the garrison. You do actually not get the good prisoners, so it's not too big of a deal, though. And I bet I'm going to almost guarantee that we did not capture any lords because most of their lords were outside of the walls. Let's show mercy. I think we will take this fief for ourselves. Gonna boost that up there. We are losing 3. We are losing 3 in terms of yeah, those are only level 2 walls too. Wow, they don't have shit here. They are really starving and hurting for everything. All right, let's go ahead and fix them up here. Let's see here. First of all, we need to add some money. Then we need to probably add fairgrounds and militia grounds. Those two things are quite important. The loyalty is going to be really bad though because of the security, so we'll do militia grounds then fairgrounds. We don't need the marketplace as of yet. They do have a level 3 training fields though. That is quite good indeed. I will give them 25k to play with. I would like to be able to install a governor, but I'm actually out of governors right now. I'm out of companions. I have 3 leading parties, and I have 3 more governing, so I can get 1 more companion. So I think I need to find a Battanian companion. Alive. Battanian Wanderer would be nice. Ken Canuck, you are okay. You're actually not terrible. You're probably better. Let's go ahead and send this guy a message. Lid Fairhair. Let's see here. She has better traits, but he has better skills, it looks like. Yeah, see, like, if that was engineering, I would 100% go for her. But we will send a messenger. And there's an army here. It only has 2 lords in it, but we could go ahead and stomp them out quite quickly. Let's go ahead and see if we can chase that army down. And then maybe we'll besiege Senon. Or Sionon. Yeah, we're going to chase them out of here. All right, let's go besiege this town. Marnath, it has good loyalty. The loyalty's dropping, security's rising, so it should stabilize, I believe. We'll have to see. We are still gaining a 5 influence per day just because of how many clan members are in the army and serfdom is quite nice indeed. 899 to besiege this. We don't quite have the firepower in order to pull this siege off at the current moment, but if we add these 3 guys, I think we will. It will be a tight battle for sure, though. And as you can see, the Battanians are at war with the Valandians and the Western Empire, man. They really done fucked up. I think we're about to completely annihilate the Battanians this episode or the next. Okay, there we go. We have acquired a new companion, hopefully. Hopefully he likes what I have to say. I've never had a companion turn me down, so that is good. Sorry, I knocked my phone over there. I think we should be able to take another settlement in this episode. This loading screen is taking quite a long time, though. I still hear music, though, so I'm not too concerned. Okay, I'm starting to become slightly concerned. Tab out, tab back in. Still seems to be working. It's just taking a second to load. Hopefully it's not going to crash or anything like that. Hopefully. Uh-oh. This may not be a good sign. I may go ahead and stop the recording here and pick it back up whether this loads or doesn't. I don't think it's gonna load. Yeah, I think this may have bugged out here. We'll go ahead and stop the recording and we'll pick it up whenever we figure out what's going on. See you guys in just a second. All right, yeah, so the game did freeze. We are back again here outside of Marnath. We do have to do a few things here. We got to add some more of these people right here. We're gonna have to wait just a second to do that, and I'll go ahead and resend the messenger here. Oh, that's Asarai and Wanderer. I think we were going for Lid Fairhair. All right, hopefully that does not crash the game this time. All right, let's go ahead and bring these others into the army here. And we'll set up for the siege of Sionon. I have also disabled corruption because I think corruption mechanic is not going to be useful for what we're trying to do here. So I did go ahead and disable it. It still won't make this really, it'll make it a little bit harder, but the only thing it really changes is how many fiefs I can keep under my control. Oh, okay, Kuzate signed a non-aggression pact with us. That is quite nice indeed. We're gonna wait for our messenger to arrive, and hopefully this time it actually loads, which this time it looks like it is actually going to load, so that is good. Well, now, hey, there we go. Lid, you have no idea how much effort I've had to put into bringing you in. So I can use someone like you in my company. Thank you, Lid. You will be the governor of our first actual Battanian settlement. All right, let's go ahead and pause here, and we will go assign a governor for Lid, or a governorship for Lid. Oh, we also need one for Legetta. Okay, that's great. All right, Lid Fairhair, you shall be the governor, my friend. I have no governors available for Legetta, unfortunately, and I also don't have a governor for maybe I should move over Walter over to let's do no governor here. Yes, we're gonna move Walter over to Legetta, as that would be more advantageous, I believe. Yes, there we go. Okay, because I'd rather have man, Grabber's Gorge is losing money like crazy. Let's see why. Oh, garrison of Grabber's Gorge is quite expensive. The garrison at Moses needs to be limited to 1,000 per day. Hitman, same thing. Legetta, needs to be limited to 1,500 per day, I would say. And Rote, same thing. Heartsleaf is at 1,000, and Maronath will get limited to 1,500. There we go, guys. The Maronath garrison's actually pretty strong already, so that is quite nice indeed. Now we have the 3 main towns being governed, which is nice. Rote is not bringing in very much money just due to the amount of garrison wages that Jared Bloodaxe has commissioned. Good lord. We are making only 355 profit. Maronath is making 6,761 profit, though. That is insane, man. Good lord. Loyalty is dropping by 7 a turn, though. That will hopefully be fixed by having... Oh, they're starving as well. Okay, that's not good. Do they actually have some food production? I don't think they do. I'm gonna go ahead and add a town for food production. They really don't have much in terms of food production. We'll go ahead and put a village down, and we will tie it to Maronath. And let's call this settlement Bryn Kelly. Bryn Kelly. There we go. And we'll make it a wheat farm. Just gonna build a town right next to a active battle zone. Just roll up there and say, hey, this looks like a good spot. You know, good fertilizer for the soil, if you know what I mean. Sorry if you can hear some noise in the background. Milo is chewing on a bone. He's going to town on that thing, man. We've had that thing forever. It's like a fake stick. Vote for marshals. Okay, what do marshals do? Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm just going to abstain on this one. I don't want my relation to drop with either one. Yeah, Ragavand is going to lose some influence, though. That is always good for when we eventually take over. Because Ragavand is getting quite old, I believe, actually. Where is it, Mr. Ragavand? Yeah, Ragavand's 44, so by the time I finish this actual campaign, it should be quite easy for me to take ownership of the clan. I don't think I'm gonna take Sinan though. I may take it, but we will have to see. That would mean we have a fairly large. We would have the largest fiefdom in the entire the entirety of the game. There's Tovir. That is who we are waiting for. I'm not exactly sure why they have so many. Oh, there we go. Okay, very nice. Our army is up to 1,100 here. I think we may want to increase it slightly. Yeah, let's. How long is it going to take him to get here? 1 day and 3 hours? That's not worth it. All right, let's go ahead and siege him out here. Besiege the town. There we go. All right, so first of all, we're going to use trebuchets here instead of onagers. I know the most efficient way to do this is to build trebuchets and then swap them out with catapults after the fact when you actually lead the siege, because the catapults fire faster and they generally have better ammunition types. But I like to play it a little more realistic and not just cheese everything. It's like they got 3 catapults and a ballista. Bryn Kelly has completed construction there. Very nice. Move that to reserve. And after we build these, we will build some siege towers and stuff like that. They shouldn't be able to really... Oh, I need to go through and upgrade some troops. I will definitely do that right now. We do have some berserkers. Let's get one more archer, sure. We are approaching the limit of party size, as in terms of just our stewardship skill. We are quite close to 300. So, yeah, the tax income is definitely helping us quite a bit. We are making 11,000 per day, but that will be offset by army cost eventually. All right, move you to reserve. We are building up our engineering skill as well. Once we get forced, on stewardship, once we get forced labor on most of our governors, it will be incredibly easy to build up settlements. I feel like this, the pace of this series is going quite a bit faster than the Rome series. That may just be because vanilla is a bit easier than the Rome mod. And it's not really vanilla, by the way. It's vanilla plus, so. And Milo's really going to town on that bone in the background. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. All right, and then we will build a siege tower and two siege towers and a battering ram. Get those built. They should take out, wow, they took out 3 pieces of siege equipment in 1 volley. That was crazy. So we are definitely winning now, and we have starved them out, so they no longer have a garrison. And now we have destroyed all of their siege equipment, and we're just waiting for this last catapult to go down, and then we will go ahead and send our guys in. All right, it is time to lead an assault. We have given ourselves the best possible chance to win this siege, and we have taken the defenders from 700 or 899 all the way down to or I think it was actually 833. I think a party left, but 833 all the way down to 465. So that is a much better number to be fighting here. All right, here we go, boys. The siege of Sionon. As soon as it loads. All right. Let's go ahead and just ready up here. We'll let them do their thing, but I would like to move the archers. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring the archers here out in the open. We are going to take some more losses, but it is better than our troops taking a bunch of losses. It's better than our infantry taking losses, rather, because we need the infantry to take the town. All right, we have laid 3 groups of archers up front. The veteran rangers are doing their damnedest to keep these boys off the walls. 1, 2, 3, I think. Yeah, okay. So we want to set some groups on the side here. So this group will go to the side. Loose formation. Looks like they're really on that side, but yeah, they're right here. Okay. We will stack these boys up right here. Cover that side of the walls. We really just want like full coverage all the way around. That's the ideal. Oh yeah, look at the archers, man. They are doing a great job. Fantastic. Who is this right here? Oh, Savannah. I believe a wife in many of my previous campaigns. The archers are getting shredded, but they're also shredding them. We are facing Battanian, I think a few Battanian Fian champions. Yes, we are. The Battanian Fians are quite deadly indeed. These guys need to get closer. Can get them closer if we need to. I think we will get them closer. There we go, they're shooting now. I think those guys are mostly on the siege towers. The archers are covering here very nicely. Don't want to get run over by a siege ram. Okay, I think this group of archers is mostly over here, yeah. Okay, so we need to take this group and put them into loose formation, and then we need to stack them up on this right side here. Oh, hold on, that did not work. Let's bring them out of cover here and stack them up. That's not what I wanted. Having trouble getting them to go down right there. There we go. That'll work. That gets this archer group pushed up. This is a crazy siege battle, though. They have lost 103 to our 48, though. Some of our archer units are being depleted, but that's okay. It's gonna happen. We're gonna have to replenish some archers. Some master rangers have gone down, unfortunately. Some veteran rangers, some rangers. A lot of rangers going down. A heavy lancer actually went down too. I don't know where we'd be using a heavy lancer, but I'm definitely gonna get involved in this fight here. We're gonna go up this left side siege tower, I think. They do have quite a bit of infantry there. The archers are covering them. Spread these guys out a bit better. The archers are doing their job, though. Keeping these guys up off the walls. What is this guy doing? No cowards in this army. No room for cowards. I'm not sure if putting the infantry in shield wall helps here. I don't think it would. Maybe just for stacking guys up there. Wow, they are getting massacred up on that wall. The archers are doing wonders, though. All right, let's push this archer group up to here where the other one was. And we'll bring this one up to where the other archer group was. Very nice indeed. Looks like we have some reinforcements here. Very nice. Spread those guys out a bit better. Let's move these guys up to here. They can cover a little bit better. It is going quite well for us so far. I say we, let's see, which side is gaining more ground? Slightly towards this side, so let's go ahead and go up this way. I believe we're mostly fighting whoever the Lord was, their party. They had about a 300 size party. May have been an army. We will go up this direction, though. We are starting to make our way up off the siege ramp here. I'd like to push these guys forward. Keep pushing forward, men. Keep pushing forward. Keep going, boys. There we go, and we have started to break through. Let's go to this right side here. Let's try to influence this battle a little bit. Just gonna keep getting our swings in here, and eventually we'll break through their guard. There we go. Now we can just swing with impunity at their backs. Very nice. Don't want to get knocked off here. Go for a stab on that guy. And we have overrun the right side walls. There we go. Push through, gentlemen. Push through. Take on the archers. Here, I'll help y'all out here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. All right. Now I'll help you out. There we go. There we go. I helped enough. I did get 4 kills here so far. It's like we're running into some archers here. We just ran that guy over like a steamroller. The other side looks like it has collapsed as well. Now, dealing with that infantry group down there is going to be quite interesting. I think I'm going to run down here and go grab some rocks to drop on them. Oh, they did use all the rocks. They've used all the rocks, unfortunately. Already. We do have an infantry group fighting down there. I think I'm going to go start to get down there and come after these boys. These walls are quite impressive, though. Looks like we got a skirmisher here. Oh, militia spearmen. Yeah, we are starting to overrun them. There we go, boys. Push through. Ouch, that hurt. Just want to keep overhand striking these guys. At some point, I may have to turn off the icons. I don't know. I might set up a hotkey to do that. We're pushing them back through the streets. Ow, that guy's fucking beating the shit out of me. There we go. He's going down. We are overrunning these battalions. We have taken Seonon. There we go. And Bjorn's going to gain a level just to top it off. They have about 20 defenders left. We only lost 189 here. This is a pretty good fight. I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to tell everyone to engage rather than charge. That may move them a little bit differently. We have taken the city, though. Very nice. Look at all these guys streaming off of the walls. Looking very nice. I would like to go see how our losses are. As a lord in the Sturgian kingdom, I care about my men's lives. Looks like we have lost quite a number of men out here. I do have the corpses turned down a bit, just to prevent crashing. But you can see, you can just imagine the amount of corpses that would be out here. We can go check out the wall too. Oh no, we have a guy who's stuck. I'll nudge you, good sir. I will nudge you out of here. There you go. Go get him, buddy. Look at the aftermath of the fighting on this wall. The Battanian banner. We have taken their banner. Can only imagine how bad the fighting was over here if I had the corpses turned up. I would turn it up to like unlimited, but it would tank the frame rate really bad. Especially on like the Rome mod, that definitely helped stop a lot of the crashes on sieges. And we can look at the aftermath from the point of Bjorn here. Fought in heavy combat. His entire right side is completely drenched in blood. You'll notice his left side is a lot cleaner. That is where the shield is. That's why the shield wall actually works. But we have taken the city. I'm gonna tell them to charge now. The one guy is way over there. Looks like they're closing their distance on him. Look at all the rocks they threw at us, man. Did those rocks come through the window from our trebuchet? I think it did. What? That's crazy. 'Cause they threw all the rocks down there. The big rocks they threw. All right, we still haven't finished off this last guy yet. I might have to go over there and do it myself. Sometimes the AI is not the smartest. Or he may be bugged. Let's keep making our way over here. Oh, I can hear fighting. They're trying to kill him. Oh, he's in this tower. Okay. The AI does not have the pathing to figure this one out, unfortunately. And I can't go down. He may be bugged in there. Sounds like people are hitting his shield, so maybe they will be able to kill him. If not, I might need to back them out and I might need to just do it myself. Look at everyone's just trying to kill this one guy. Alright, let me drop down here. Alright, I'm gonna tell everyone to fall back. Get everyone out of the way here. So that I can maybe finish this guy off myself. I do need to be able to drop down here, guys, please. Let me tell him to fall back again. Get back! Oh no, he's killing us. We are losing some men because they are falling off the walls. I just need these guys to get out of the way for me so I can finish him off with my spear. Where is he at now? He's inside this wall, right? Oh, is he inside the tower? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we can retreat. And then we'll have to come back in and hope that it's not bugged. I think he's right there is the problem. Everyone! I can try to tell them to charge again. I just want to see where he's at. See if I can see that. Here, hold on. Oh, I see him. He's right there. Okay, he's right here. I think I can get him through this wall. I hit his shield there. Hold on. We may be able to actually get this guy.
Warriors!
All right, let's go ahead and retreat here. We'll go ahead and retreat. And then we can send troops. There we go. There is always a way in Bannerlord. Remember, if that's actually the first time in a series in a long time I've actually had some bugged out guys. All right, we'll take all the high tier troops. Oh, Battanian horsemen. Interesting. You guys look kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. We'll get some more berserkers going. We'll replenish some of the cavalry here. We did lose a few cavalry on that. Oh, wow. We are down on Oathkeepers quite a bit. We only have 20 now. We had like 36 at one point, I believe. All right. And let's go ahead and take all this nice, juicy loot. We will show mercy, and I think we will claim this settlement for ourselves. All right. That should basically end the war with the Battanians. They only have Dunlays and a castle now. Let's go manage this town here. Stop building marketplace. Stop building that. Fairgrounds. Yeah, that's fine. You can build that. Fairgrounds, militia grounds, training fields is going to be... Militia grounds is already level 3, though. Orchard's level 3, too. They shouldn't have any food problems after a few days. Their construction is going to be boosted here. These towns are going to become quite powerful indeed. We'll go and queue that up. And we'll queue the marketplace up, I guess, as well. What's the prosperity in here? 4,400 versus Marnath is like it's pretty good as well. 4,600. Yeah, we should be making quite a bit of money now. Now let me go to the fiefs section here. Saonan. We have 4 towns now. We need to get more clan members. That's just really what we need to be doing, is getting more clan members now. Go to parties. Saonan. Gonna limit y'all to 1,500 just like I normally do. Very nice. Auto recruitment, definitely. Definitely want that auto recruitment. All right. Looking good so far. Okay. That basically should be a win with the Battanians. Yeah. We could go ahead and go for peace now. I think that would be a good decision. Yes, we'll do that. All right, we've increased our relationship with Mr. Lek here. Very nice. We have the second highest, third highest, and like 6th or 7th highest towns here in terms of prosperity. And the Battanians are left in a shadow of their former selves. The Battanians do usually get destroyed. Valandia will be the tough one to take out for sure. We can go disband the army now. I may have to actually disband some of these what is it called here? Some of these parties here, just to allow myself to ooh, that's pretty good actually. Yeah, that's actually quite decent. Okay. We need more clan members. What perks give more clan members? Let me think for a moment here. I know charm and leadership they both give us more companions, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, plus clan party size. And then plus companion limit. Yeah, that would be useful indeed. +1 party size for everything above 250. Wow, that's pretty good. And then I think charm has a perk as well. To give us a companion. Yep, +1 companion limit. Yeah, that's pretty good. +5 influence per day is pretty insane too. We already have those 2 stats maxed out, so we just need to select the right skills when we get there. But oh, I don't know what I want to put this into. Our athletics and one-handed are pretty decent as it stands. Maybe into riding. I think riding would be pretty good, and also riding and yeah, this is tough. Riding is extremely useful in terms of allowing us to have a higher capacity, and then party speed as well is quite good. I mean, my combat skills are good enough to win a duel, basically, or to win a tournament, and then my gear makes up for the rest of that. We are going for a world domination with Sturgia here. I don't think I'm actually going to take control of this kingdom, but I think going for a world domination is the goal, definitely. Let's see here. Athletics. We could go for athletics. +1 daily loyalty in the governed settlement. That's not really that great. What do we want to do? We have an intelligence point and a let's go and put that point into endurance, and then we could probably put this point into siege engineer or medicine. Yeah, medicine is very useful late game just because of how large the battles get and how many you'll be fighting. Yeah, I want to say like medicine or riding, but putting the point in there definitely helped. Let's go medicine, and then we'll swap between medicine and engineering. This is a now some of you in the Rome series are saying you need to put more points into combat skills. Not necessarily when you're playing an ultra late game build. You don't really want to put points into combat skills early on. You want to maybe put some points into that later on. The more points you put into combat skills, the less points you'll have. And I probably should have gone 3 into athletics, but I really needed to up my movement speed when I'm commanding. Scouting is doing well. Yeah, everything is looking good so far. What do we need to do now? Senon is looking okay. Let's head over to Maranath. The loyalty in Maranath is dropping quite severely here. So we'll go ahead and head over here and see what is going on. Carry on, farewell. All right, let's go manage the town here. We are building militia grounds that will help with the security here. Loyalty drift is only accounting for 0.03. It's mostly just the owner's culture that is killing it, but we can make up for that with fairgrounds. So that will be the next thing that we build. This is going to take 4 days. Yeah, let's do fairgrounds, and then we'll come back and build more militia grounds. That will be good enough for that. Let's do some kingdom management, though. All right, so we have disbanded the party here. Let's go ahead and refill some of our army here. Let's go to recruit from Remtoil Castle. Oh, that's also tied to Maranath. I think these two are tied to, yeah, those two down there. That's where we will get the good troops at. We need to replenish the Oath Keepers a bit. And we need to go do a big sell run of, oh, man. Ah, shit. We didn't get fucking anything from that town. That's terrible. It's okay, we'll try this one here. And then we could also go to Sniper's Villa. That will have, yeah, better odds of getting us better troops, considering it's our own settlement. Ah, yes, very nice. All right, we'll take the those guys, and then we'll go ahead and move over to Vathia. Generally, you need less garrison in your castles, just simply because they will have slightly better troops, being able to recruit elite troops. Only gonna get 3 out of that one. Oh, and a berserker. Very nice. Let's just go ahead and fill back up on these guys, though. That'll be fine. We can always go to a castle and swap them out, which is what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over to Grabber's Gorge here. and we will manage the castle. And let's see what we need to build next. I think security is 100, and that's with a garrison of 196 and a militia of 225. Let's see here. We have militia grounds level 3. We have training fields is not level 3, so we could upgrade that. We have fairgrounds level 3 as well. Definitely want to do toll collector, castellan, and the workshop. Let's change around the format of that though. Let's do that. Then let's do training fields. Then let's do toll collector and castellan's office. That will be some good construction for quite a while for them. Oh yes, I was going to go to the garrison here. And I was going to take some Ulf elite recruits and give them back some regular recruits in return. Let's see here. We could also take some of the Ulf bodyguards. I believe they're going to have some oath keepers as well. No oath keepers, but that is all right. We can take some of the Ulf bodyguards in their stead, and we'll drop one of them there. There we go. We just acquired 26 elite recruits and 12 actual bodyguard. Very nice. All right, we're going to do a bit of more management here, and then we will end the episode on that. Head over to Heartsleaf Castle, and then we're going to make our way to Rote, Hitman, Legetta, and Moses down here. Another hideout over here. We need to clear out all these hideouts at the start of the next episode, I think. We'll end up doing that. All right, let's do the workshop, and then we can do fairgrounds level 3 and toll collector. This castle is basically done. The only thing we can do is increase the barrack size too in the granary. So we'll go ahead and queue up all of those projects there. It has walls level 3. I mean, it's a great castle. Heartsleaf Castle makes a decent amount for us too, I believe. Yeah, Heartsleaf's making 506. It's our best castle. Grabber's Gorge is somehow eating our profits for some reason. It's probably just due to the Castellan's office and stuff like that. We don't have that stuff quite upgraded yet. All right, let's head down to Rote. This is something you're gonna have to do in your oh, it just finished building a marketplace. It should be making quite a bit more money for us now. Very nice. All right, we have made it to Rote. Just the gate for Rote is always weird. All right, let's see. We're building orchards to increase the food supply. I don't think we really need to be building that. I think militia grounds and training grounds will be more ideal. And then once militia grounds and training grounds is complete, I think we probably need to build a garrison barracks. And then loyalty is... Okay, wait, loyalty is stagnating. That is not good. We want to go fairgrounds, training, militia grounds, and then we can do let's do forum, orchards, and then aqueducts. That will be a good setup here. And we'll do the garrison barracks as well. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's head to Hitman Castle here. Quite a few things happening in this episode in terms of kingdom management. All right, manage castle. Okay, we're building militia grounds. That's good. Food is kind of stagnating here, so let's get the gardens going, and then we will do training and then castellans. I think that will be good. And then we'll do workshops next, I think. Actually, let's change the order of that again, because you want the workshop to get done first after this one. Just because I should just be adding money to these towns as well. She's not a great governor, so not surprised that we're kind of breaking even on food and stuff. They should be going up on food, though. Let's see here. Workshops, then gardens, then castellan, then training grounds, and then granary. How about that? Looks pretty good so far. All right, let's head down to Legetta. And then we'll head down to Moses. Not sure why it paused there. That was weird. All right, so Legetta should be okay. Yeah, Legetta's doing great on food now. We'll add some more money here, and then we will go for fairgrounds because the loyalty's not going up that fast. That's going to take 31 days actually. We get rid of that. The loyalty does not jump. Oh no, it does jump with that. We'll do fairgrounds, training fields, and then do workshop first. I mean, this one's basically maxed out. Building a workshop's not going to really be that useful. And we'll get all three of these going. You want to do the forum or the aqueducts really last. Prosperity is going up by 5 a day, so yeah, it is puts a limit on how big you can grow these cities, and they'll kind of yo-yo back and forth between being in a terrible state and then being in a good state. But good thing with the RBM diplomacy mod and other mods like that is it fixes the food problem. The food problem in the base game is so bad. All right, this one is this castle is basically basically not doing anything right now. So we'll stop building the training fields for now. The loyalty should just go up just because of festival and games. Let's go ahead and build fairgrounds first, then militia grounds, then training. And then we will queue up. Let's see here. We're not making any money really. Oh, and it doesn't have anything in the reserve. That's why it was not building up very fast. There we go. That should increase the construction speed quite a bit. Yeah, it's only going to take 13 days to build the fairgrounds now. Castellan's office, toll collector. We'll do workshop, and then we will do gardens and granary, and then we'll do barracks. Why not? There we go. Got everything queued up on this castle. It should start upgrading quite soon. And that is going to go ahead and be the end of the episode, guys. We have done quite a large amount in this episode. We have taken 2 new towns, we've added a new castle, we fixed the corruption mechanics, and we have won the war against the Battanians. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I am putting quite a bit of work into this series and all my other series, and it has apparently it's paid off because we just hit 2,100 subs. Thank you guys so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. Let me go and thank the channel members real quick, and then I'll see you guys later. All right. Thank you to Tyler, Tobias, Walter, Moses, and Jared. Thank you guys so much for the channel membership, I guess. the channel membership. If you guys want to get included in the town naming and the companion naming, go ahead and check out those tiers. The cheapest one's $1, so it's, you know, just basically a list for me. It's a lot easier than going through the comments and remembering who I promised to give a settlement to. All right, well, I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe out there. Peace out.